Welcome back for another installment of the 1999 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Today, we're dealing with the grill, right? Because there's a couple of issues, is there not?
We're not necessarily dealing with the grill per se.
No?
We're dealing with the header panel that the grill and headlights attached to.
Yeah,
because right now it's somewhat assembled, but there's something not quite right here. You know, when you can do this.
Yeah.
And this, it looks like I think they bumped something right in this vicinity and damaged the hood.
Probably that's what the hood is.
The header panel behind here because it's in multiple pieces.
It's in bad. Well, when we, by we of course I mean him, when you had the engine change, because that's one of the things we've done on this one is we've swapped out for a Jasper engine. The mechanic had said, right, the technician, that was 2 bolts holding it on.
He claimed that there were 2 bolts holding the entire bumper cover and grill. The bumper cover and grill are one piece.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be one piece. And he said there was only 2 bolts holding it all on now. So we'll see if that's true or not.
Yeah, so and then we've got this guy over here, which is the replacement pieces.
That's just a box, Jake.
Well, are we not inside there? Yeah, see, look at those goodies in there. It's like a big old Christmas box. So, well, we popped the hood, we start pulling this baby apart.
Paying attention.
Paying attention to how we pulled it apart. Yeah, awesome. Let's get to work. We're rolling.
So this is, you can see these broken pieces right here.
Yes.
These are supposed to be attached.
Wow.
These tabs, they're not.
Wow, that's busted.
And then this is supposed to be attached, and it's not. And this tab over here is broken.
Now, wow, this whole thing is like just sort of, it's held in by the wind pressure against it.
It's so fast that we don't have to worry about it, but we might as well look into it.
Let's do it. Well, let's find out. My name's Uncle Jacob, by the way. This here's Dr. Torque. This is his project that has been really fun. I can't wait to keep going on this baby, but this will be a nice one today to get because you don't want all this falling apart, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, what's the first step here? Do we need to start taking this apart? Do we need to look at this one and see what we got to take apart?
To start with, I'm going to take some of these screws out that attach the grill.
Because we're keeping this.
Yeah, we're keeping this bumper cover and grill. So I'm going to take these screws out to start with. And then I think under here, right in here somewhere, there's a screw right there.
Well, that's nice that there's actually a cutout here that you can kind of get to this. Yeah, I don't know.
So,
yeah,
right there's a screw, and
it's not a Phillips either.
No, I think it's a Torx.
It is a Torx.
And then there's these things we got to pry off. Jake's really good at that, so
we got tools for it.
We'll stick them on that.
We not only have the technology, we have the proper tools.
We may. Well, they're actually hooked to the bumper cover, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll have to get those off. So
easy. Okay.
Let's do stuff.
You start up here. I'll start down there.
Okay.
And we'll meet you back in the middle. Speaking of the right tools, this one right here. See this? You see that? This is for removing clips like this. Now, I used to just get a screwdriver under there and try to pop it out of flathead. It doesn't really work that well. It actually bends it and twists it, and you wouldn't think this would make that big a difference, but it's incredible. Watch this. This just slides right under here, and bam. And if I would have had 2 hands, I would have caught that. I'll put a link in the description for this tool because it came in a little kit, and it's so nice. So nice. You try this, you tell me. If you do, you get this, and you tell me you don't use it all the time. You just tell me. This is a gift from Dr. Torque, by the way. All right, let's keep going. This drops down when you get those 3 clips out, and then the 1 Torque screw here, and that pretty much loosens up a lot more of what was already loose in the front end. So we're getting there. We're gonna keep going. Pardon me, sir. I'm gonna squeeze behind you. Oh wait, I need this right here. We're cruising. Next step is there's some of those, what'd you call them, hooky-doos?
Poppy-doos.
Poppy-doos that we just got through taking out on the sides on the bottom. So when you come under here, you're gonna see, you're gonna see a poppy-doo, a 1 bolt size, a different bolt size, another poppy-doo. Wow.
All on the bumper?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. We have noticed throughout this build that there have been a number of tape on the mirror. You'll see one of those in the videos where we change out the mirror because somebody not duct taped it, but electrical taped it.
There's been bolts that have been replaced with different bolts that aren't necessarily the same. But
Zip
you know,
ties.
as people put things, oh yeah, a bunch of stuff.
A lot of zip ties, I'll tell you that. A lot of zip ties. All right, well, let me pop out what I can pop out and then get one socket and then get a different socket. And we'll get it one way or another. Okay, those bolts are out, those nuts and bolts. Those were fun because the nut was loose on the top because somebody obviously replaced that. So everything seems to be out right now. And I think this is about ready to fall out. So I guess we just tried to, what do we do? Take it out, pull, I guess.
Grab the bumper cover and
pull this, because we're just taking the bumper cover off right now.
we're just taking the bumper cover off right now.
Okay, that's.
Oh, it's attached to.
All right, we
lights.
got two light switches here. Okay, sorry, I had to put you down. Okay, we got this up here to just lift up on. It's like one of those plugs that you can take apart in two spots. I was looking at this, but that's a clip on both sides. It's much easier with just this one clip you lift up. So this is off now. So let's look under here. Get the pin light. So this is what they were bolting up through. I guess that was lining up. It was going up through this into the top. So, okay. Well, we'll have to duplicate that. I think that bolt is still on that one. I can see it right there. Okay, but that's off. So, holy moly, is that busted out. Wow.
It's like busted here.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, wow indeed.
It was busted here and here and over here.
And everywhere. It wasn't even attached to the light. Yeah, I think
this is the part that the headlight's attached to and the grill attaches to.
I'm pretty sure this needed to be changed. I think we're confirmed.
This is broken in two more places there.
Yeah, somebody bumped something. That was probably, like you said, when that grill, little dent across the top of the grill was. Okay, so we're gonna finish disassembling this. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Normally, we might not be able to do this, but normally you take this one screw out right here. It uses a 7mm.
Okay.
Normally I'd put it on a drill or impact and go
zip it out.
Zip it out.
We got a lot of tools scattered around.
Zippity. I'm supposed to sing that, you know. So it goes way
you
down in there.
You can sing it yourself, can't you? Or no?
I don't know, probably
Who
not.
knows? That is a very long screw.
Where did you put the other
Right
one?
here. I put it on the magnetic.
Okay. So then what you normally do to get the headlight out after you pull that is you're supposed to be able to grab onto this and yank.
Yank it out.
Just yank it out
so
of there.
that's what you normally do. What we're going to have to do is probably take it out and just sit it on the ground.
Yeah, we'll have to do the same thing we did on the other side.
We'll give you a different view. Let's take that back out.
Yeah. I mean, we needed to get that 7mm out of there.
Yeah, well, it would have been cool if it would have actually worked. So we got a light here. What's this? What is this for? That ain't a light. It's a some sort of sensor. What is
Sensor of
that?
some sort?
What the heck is that?
I don't know. It's one of them highfalutin limited models. Whoops. I'm throwing stuff on the ground.
Yeah. Now this has got to be.
I broke it.
Yeah, there we go. That's what it was. It was still hooked on that little thing. Okay, got it.
So now we need to.
Okay, so the part that's supposed to just pop back out.
So there's a ball on the back of the headlight that pops into these white plastic things, these sockets, and you're supposed to just be able to pop them loose. Yeah. But they don't normally just pop loose. So
anyways,
since this whole thing is garbage,
yeah,
except for the headlight, of course, we're just destroying these to get them out.
We're just going to cut the top of these and go for it.
Wow.
There you go.
There's one. Ooh, slippery. It's almost like somebody polished that headlight.
Yeah. One of our other videos, if you want to see a dramatic headlight polishing and transformation from headlights they were so yellow you couldn't even see out of them. Check that one out. That's a good one. It was really crazy results. So see how that's supposed to just slide right on out. Just
slide on out. Why is it not just coming out?
Just come out. Just let go. That's not your home. That's not your home. Come out. There you go. Well done. Beautiful. And that's how you do it. It should be a lot easier if yours isn't completely busted up. But then again, if you're looking at this video, it might be busted up. This is really cool. I love new parts because they're all so nice and shiny. And look, you can see this comes with new ones. These are black instead of the ugly yellow or whatever. And then those just all pop in. We'll have to change out a few things here. Like you said, there's a weird clip there. But we don't know if that was a clip on that other one. That was such a
It could be that they made this same one fit multiple years or
That's
something.
True too.
Multiple grill styles.
Man, that's so much better, huh? Like
Then
wow.
the other one that came off in 30 pieces.
Yeah.
This one's already, you know, a little more
Pretty
flexible.
rigid, yeah.
But rigid at the same time.
Nice. Awesome. Let's get this baby installed. I mean,
Done, drive it.
yeah, I actually think you're almost good. Okay, so this sensor right here, you got to change before you put this on because the screw's in the back. So you'll be very disappointed if you didn't. I don't know what that sensor is, but either way, change that part out. And then as far as screw locations, we've got screw, right? And then there's, and it switches
here.
over to the other side.
And then
matches.
there's one here.
Yep. Then there's two here.
And then one on each side out of
And then one on each side out here, yeah.
And these outer ones were really tight.
Yeah, those were really tight. So, okay. So now we can reassemble. And, oh, and this new one also, there's clips here. Now we had to, this one had different clips. These are different from the ones we took out. The ones we took out are like these smaller ones and they slide back and forth. So we had to take those out and hopefully those will fit in there. I hope those are the same size. They better. So let's see if we can put this back together.
Oh.
So we decided to put these headlights in first. So I was thinking,
There's a pigtail here.
Yeah.
That has to go through this hole.
exactly.
That then plugs onto something there.
Way down there, that thing.
So I
It's
think
fixed.
if we have that hooked up
Yeah,
before we try to install the whole header panel, we'll be ahead.
I think so too. So let's try it. I'm gonna sit this down.
So we've got this pigtail that needs to go through this barely big enough hole.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna try to line up those ball joints. And they should just pop in.
Hoppity pop. Is that it? It's not a loud pop. It's just a sort of a.
Well, if you see it in the hole,
It's in the hole.
yeah, it's in the hole.
Yeah.
These
okay.
are new ones,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're way easier to deal with.
So yeah, so see, it's just as long as you can see that ball in there, that's it. It started to feel like or sound like it didn't really go anywhere, but it's just kind of a soft plug in. So we'll do that with the other one, and then we'll plug in to here, which is why it's going to be really hard to get in if we don't do it first. So this is cool. Let's keep going. Yeah, before we press it in place, we can maybe talk about that.
I just don't want to put a whole ton of stress on the
So
upper ones.
that needs to line up. This top one, these top ones need to line up. This one, don't forget to plug this back in. Might as well do that right now.
Obviously.
To what is that? I wonder what that
It might
is.
just be an air temperature sensor or something.
Something like that. That might be what that is. Okay. So that's kind of lined up. So these don't have to go in all the way. That's like lined up right there.
Right. Yeah, they don't push against it necessarily, but
Yeah, it just holds it out.
but
Well, what ones do you want to put in first?
let's put on the big ones in the middle. Are they lined up? Where are they?
Way. Oh, there's a spacer on that one. What are we looking at here? Does that go through a hole? Down. Does it go through that hole down below? It does.
Oh.
Aha!
Aha!
That's a secret key
Alignment pin.
An alignment pin, it is. So, but that's cool. Alignment pins, most of the time, are really awesome because you get it lined up. It's only when it doesn't go in that you're like, stupid alignment pin. But in this case, it was good. If this thing has to shift and you pin one, then you can't slide it. These have some play in them to where they all line up. So what I definitely like to do and what Tom's talking about is you just pull them in enough to kind of get, not snug, but close, right? Only a small margin, and then it kind of starts holding everything in place. Bumper time. Or Dr. Torque likes to say, just as of today, dumper time. As of today. And then we think the screw up is the first one.
Maybe. Maybe.
It's only 500 turns because it's so fine thread. But
Well.
and there you have it. Take a look at this baby. A grill that doesn't flop all over the place. We got to find a few more pieces of screws because they were just not in there. But man, that's so much better. And that is how you replace the frame behind the grill, right?
Header panels.
The header, is that what it's called, header panel? Pretty sweet. Check out some of our other videos on this baby. We've been doing lots of work on it. It's really awesome. On behalf of Motors and Mischief, it's Uncle Jake and Dr. Torque signing off the fist bump friendship. We love you. Whoop-ow. Lights. Cannot have camera. Without the lights, you can't have the camera. It's somewhere. We're going to locate it. Stand by.
I don't know where it is.
Cruising.
Cruising for a bruising, mister.
That's right.